Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is gospel. I'm Asutune Peters, the voice of the people, the voice of God, and the voice of our ancestors. My people, Ndibo, it will interest you to know that the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, have concluded arrangement to bring Buhari to Igbo land, precisely Imo State, for a working visit. In case you've not heard, watch.
Among other things, we attracted additional support from Mr. President on the management of some ecological problems in Imo State, and also secured approval for Mr. President to visit Imo State on Thursday to commission some significant projects we've been able to put together during my administration.
Wonderful. Now, that is not the good news. The good news lies ahead of what is to come. On Thursday, as expected, Buhari's visit to be on that day, 9th of September 2021. The good news there is that IPOB have declared a seat at home. I give it 100% thumbs up. This is my kind of sit at home. And this is the kind of sit at home I subscribe to. Oh yes. Now, why am I saying this? It will send a very strong and direct message to Buhari and his stooges in Igbo land, beginning with the governor of Imo State. The stand of our people, respect to self-determination of the Biafran people and for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. It will be very effective, but I have a concern. My worry is, how effective will it be? On Thursday, how effective would the sit at home be? Knowing truly well that just yesterday, we observed a sit at home. And come 2 days later, we'll be having another sit at home. Before you get it twisted, don't get me wrong. After all, the man speaking to you initiated a sit at home as a way of protest for our people years back. And you know my stance when we talked about every Monday sit at home. I said in a plain, simple language, if you overuse a thing, there is high tendency that thing will lose value so quickly. And considering the fact that sit at home is one of the strongest weapons, if not the strongest weapon, the Biafran people have in expressing their total displeasure and total rejection of Nigeria as a state. It is the greatest protest Biafran people have been using to drive home their demand for freedom. And if you overuse it, it will lose value. That is my concern for that of Thursday sit at home, as I heard IPOB have declared. Now you get the point. Now let's just take it a little bit further. We have also heard that IPOB are advocating, telling our people that come 6th of November, when Anambra election will be holding, that there will be seats at home as a protest, so that our people will completely boycott the election. Now, the question I have for every one of us, including myself, is when, where, and how can we use sit at home and it will be more effective and not a disadvantage to us? We are going to answer that question today on our live broadcast, and I expect you to join and be part of that program, because we're going to open our eyes and deliberate so that we don't shoot ourselves in the leg. It is good to be emotional. Facing this kind of frustration, intimidation, harassment, suppression in Nigeria, it is expected that you become so depressed, frustrated and emotional. But that is where and how people make blunders. You don't take important decisions hastily, emotionally. That is the truth. And that is the mistake we have been making so far in this agitation for self-determination of the Biafran people. I'm only an instrument to bring to our people so that they'll be able to read in between the lines, dot the I's and cross the T's, so that we don't commit blunders that will further frustrate and block our way for our freedom to come. That is just the role I'm playing. I'm just here as a messenger to deliver the message to you. It is left for you to ponder through it, reason through it, think over it, remove sentiment, in fact, open up your heart, zero your mind, and think through the message you are hearing on this platform. Many of you acknowledge, yes, what I'm saying is truth, but they will always add, but this, but that. And that but is attached to their emotions. So I'll acknowledge the situation of our people, but we must not allow our emotion to be cloud our sense of reasoning. And that is what BVI Channel 1 is committed to do, so that our people will start reasoning properly. Don't forget to join me tonight as we deliberate on this issue. Sit at home as a protest. When must we use it, and when are we not expected to use it, so that we don't commit blunders? And as a way of wrapping up, let me just say this as a statement. Like I said, I have the concern and reservation that sit at home on Thursday will be effective, just as much as the one for election boycott will also not be effective. But I tell you, if Thursday sit at home will be effective, then there is hope that the November 6th sit at home will also be effective. But if reverse is the case, then know that it will never work. Join me tonight to understand why sit at home will fail in some certain instances and succeed in some certain instances. Tonight, that is what we are going to be talking about. Don't miss it. I'm signing out. Bye-bye.